Yo, what's a poppin' off? What's a poppin' off? What's it going down? What's it going down? Yeah. Yeah. What's it going down? I'm gonna do what I do when I do what I do. I'm gonna change the light for you so you can see me all through your TV screen. As you see, it's kinda dark, but it's gonna be me pretty soon after I convert this into some video that's super cool. I don't know. What are we doing here? What the heck? It just fixed itself. This. Oh, that's because it's the screen is my light source. That's why. Okay, we're good here. We're good. I just have to switch over to something that's a little bit more brighter. There we go. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful light. I can even turn this little thing off. It's dead. I like these little lights. They're like $20, but they're not really doing the job the way. Like, I was hoping to use them for live streams, but they're more for photographies and stuffs, I guess. I don't know. Anyways, gotta pop out the chat here. I'm pretty late, but I am keeping to the script of doing this live streaming 7 days a week, like I said I was going to. So, yeah, boy, we doing this. I mean, that is, if I am in fact live, I guess I should check that out. Make sure I didn't screw something up. Let's see here. I just pushed the wrong button though. Do. Um, got a few things to talk about today. Things should be pretty sweet. Oh yeah. Oh my gosh. I hate the thumbnail though. It looks so terrible. I mean, that is. Hold on. If I am in fact live, I guess I should check that out. All right. Looks like the latency on my microphone is perfectly fine, which I'm very happy to hear because I've been having crazy problems with it. And what does this say? Every single time YouTube says, please use a keyframe frequency of 4 seconds or less, current frames are being dropped enough, and blah 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 blah. Oh my god, everything's terrible. That's what YouTube likes to say to me all the time. Yeah. So, here's the thing, okay? This is my interface. My audio interface. As you can see, it's not plugged in. I spent, in the last 2 days, I spent probably 12 hours trying to get this thing to work properly. I installed drivers, uninstalled drivers, installed different drivers. I tried going through Windows sound and adjusting things, and there's always a problem. I've always had a problem with this interface. It's the only interface I've ever owned, but I've always had a problem with it. I don't know if it's the interface or if it's my computer or whether I'm just expecting too much from life. Sometimes I don't hear anything. Sometimes I can hear the audio from the computer, but not from the inputs. Sometimes I can hear both, but only one shows up on the OBS to record with. Then sometimes I hear both, but there's a latency. So, for example, on my last live stream that I did on Friday night, there was not very many people there. One person, Wolf, showed up, and after I started playing some guitar, and I was playing along with a track on YouTube. In my headphones on the interface, everything sounded like it was going great. I was like, all right, sweet, this is working. I went back later and replayed the live stream, and my guitar was completely off, um, off timing with the track that was playing on YouTube. It sounded terrible, but I couldn't tell through my um, headphones, because the way it works is it takes the guitar goes into here, then it comes out, goes into the no, it it sends the guitar to here, it sends the computer to here. So I'm playing along with the track, but as I hear it in here. Then it comes headphones out, so I got the headphones in. So to me, everything sounds great, but it's also sending the signal back to the computer. So, but it's just sending the guitar because the computer already has the YouTube track, it's already playing. So it doesn't need that. All it needs is whatever inputs are coming in here, whether it's a microphone or if it's a guitar. So then I start recording or playing for on the live stream, but it's getting the guitar late. It's not getting the YouTube video late because YouTube's already there on the computer. So I don't know. I'm done. I'm done trying to make this thing work. I'm gonna look into getting a different one at some point. Just, but from what I hear, if I go with a cheap one, then I'm most likely just gonna have the same problem. But what I'd really like to do is be able to play guitar for yous, and maybe other stuff as well. But I guess I just can't do that. So I'm gonna have to look at other options in order to make this live stream entertaining. Unfortunately. And oh boy, man, I sure miss YouTube. Looks like I've been on for 7 minutes now and not a single person has shown up, so I'm just talking to myself. And it's probably because YouTube has decided not to tell anyone that I'm live, because that's what YouTube does sometimes, randomly. They never tell you when they're gonna boycott you. They don't tell you for how long. Nothing. Or there's been times when people have been in the chat and they have been chatting, but it just doesn't show up. But in this certain in this certain situation, it looks like, yeah, just no one's here yet. That's okay. I'll just keep talking as though someone was here. That way on the replay, not just staring at me. Heck, I talk to myself all day anyways, just like this. So, some have called me crazy, but if you were here and I was still saying the same stuff I'm saying now, then would I be crazy? No. So there you go. Coffee. I'm making more coffee too. That was the last of my first pot today. Even though it's like 9 o'clock at night. So, on to our first bit of news. Not really news, but just stuff I'm interested in and excited about, is that Mr. Beast is on did an interview with Joe Rogan. Was on the Joe Rogan podcast. I'm really excited into looking that up. Actually, I'm going to turn up my mic while I'm talking, so just give me a little bit. I'm really excited to check that out, but I don't have Spotify, so I'm going to have to find alternate ways of watching it, and I will find a way. So it says here my microphone's at 78%. I'm just going to push it up. So we're going to do We're going to do 92. There we go. That should sound better for everybody. Perfecto. We are good there. So Mr. Beast is like is probably my favorite YouTuber of all time. So I'm just really psyched to watch this interview. I know I've watched a couple with them lately. One with these two guys who I don't even know their names, but it was a really good interview. Another one I really like is when he was on the H3 podcast and the Casey Neistat interview. One I didn't really like so much is the Logan Paul podcast he was on. I mean, I like listening to Jimmy Mr. Beast, but it's not a fan of Logan Paul, so. But either way, this Joe Rogan one should be interesting. I'm trying to think of the two personalities and how they're so different. I can't even imagine what it's gonna be like. Joe Rogan smokes weed, Jimmy doesn't. Joe Rogan's done other drugs. Jimmy, I don't think, has done any drugs. Joe Rogan drinks sometimes. I don't think Jimmy drinks. And I think like Joe Rogan goes hunting and stuff. Don't think Jimmy does that. It's just gonna be pretty interesting. I don't know. So, anyways, I didn't know that was happening until earlier today, which I'm so psyched to have new things to watch, because every Sunday I watch The Walking Dead, and it's actually getting better. It's been, the last few seasons have been pretty bad, but what's up, Adam? Last few seasons of Walking Dead have been pretty bad, but it seems like it's getting better these days. So every Sunday I watch that, and yeah, and then I have nothing else to watch for the rest of the week. So I gotta watch the new Batman. I'm gonna try to figure that out, and then I'm just really excited about watching Mr. Beast on the Joe Rogan podcast. Those are the two things. And I think there's in Studio 666 with the Foo Fighters. I really want to watch that one. Anyways, Adam, how you been? Yeah, long time no see. I think, were you live streaming the other day? I think you were live streaming like yesterday or the day before. I popped in, but I didn't see anything, I think. Or am I wrong? I don't know. I've got over on my YouTube, it shows me all the people live streaming. If we go over here, you can see all these people. Except I hate when you go to a live stream and they're like already done. They've been done for like 20 minutes. It's like, why are you showing me this? You were, yeah. You've been live streaming lately. Me too. You just finished one today? Oh, I've been out all day, or I probably would have seen it. I've been looking after dogs, but yeah, I've started live streaming again, Mondays through Fridays, and I might end up doing a few Saturdays and Sundays as well, but I don't want to burn myself out. And I was trying to get these audio issues with the interface working, but yeah, I don't know. So I was researching new audio interfaces because this one just ain't working for me. It's just too much latency. Also, the drivers, basically what's happening is, like, if I go into OBS, I can either send the signal here, but I can't send the signal back, or I can send the signal to OBS, but I can't play any audio through here. I have to hear it through the speakers. I don't know. It's all messed up. But I spent all weekend. I decided to try to figure that out. I couldn't figure it out. I give up. So I don't know. I'm gonna have to find some other way, because playing music over on this live stream is one of the highlights. I mean, I can always whip out an acoustic guitar and stuff, but I like the electric guitar, and I got effects pedals, and I want to like jam along with YouTube beats, stuff like that. But I don't know. I don't know what to do, because I've been looking at other audio interfaces. I just thought if I bought a brand new one, maybe that would fix the problem, but I don't really want to spend a lot of money. So if I spent like $100, I'm worried I'm just going to get something so crappy that's not going to be any better than the one I have, even though this is probably 10 years old. Yeah. Then I was looking at mixers. I thought, if I'm going to spend any money on something like this, it would be cool to have maybe 4 channels. That way I could run some other instruments and stuff into it. But some mixers, they don't have a USB input. And then even the ones that do, they're going to be way more money. And also, are they going to be more taxing on the computer? Because if the problem I'm having with my interface right now is the problem that my computer can't handle it, well then how's it going to handle a freaking mixer with like 6 channels or something? Anyways, you glad to see me again? Well, thank you. I'm glad to see you here, because right now you're my only guest. But hey, maybe because it's Monday, I have your what ball? Oh, you got the bell notifications on. Nice. Haven't got a chance to stop by. So I heard that now they fixed it, so I can go. I can go straight to your channel from chat now, because that used to be a feature. Then they took it away. Now it looks like they fixed it. No, it says something went wrong. It went oops. Look at this. Look what it did. That's weird, eh? So if I go here, let's open up a new tab, and let's bring the chat back. So if I go here, I click on here, and I go to channel. Huh. That's weird. Anyways, this is my new setup. Got some LED lights and stuff going on, but there's not really, I haven't found a good use for this view yet. I thought if I had some DJ equipment set up and guitar, then this would be awesome. But I can't get that working, so I have no use for that camera up there. We will find a way. We'll find a reason somehow. It is good to showcase the dog and the cat, I guess. Which, I don't know if you can see the dog. No, you can't. But it moves. Check this out. What's up, Shane? So I can move it around. I got it set up pretty sweet. Only hosts and mods are able to do it. Huh. Only hosts and mods. Interesting. So, That doesn't help much then, does it? I need to go get a coffee. I'll be 3 seconds. I'll put it back on the other view. Almost done, almost done. I'm coming back. Right, Ching? What's up, buddy? I'm back. Home on the range. Kind of want. Maybe I should like play some video games. Not now, but live stream video games or something. I don't have a good enough computer for that, but I don't know, emulators and stuff. But I know Nintendo's cracking down on that stuff. Can't play Nintendo games on live streams anymore. That was a new controversy because the Steam Deck has just come out. So people want to emulate Nintendo games on the Steam Deck. And then I guess Nintendo realized, well, if the Steam Deck is a portable system like the Nintendo Switch, well then it's like kind of better. So we can't have people playing Nintendo games on it, or else they won't buy a Switch anymore. But old NES games are pretty much all I could probably play on my computer. I've played a few newer games, but probably not good ones. Anyways, I've been learning to card count today. I was watching a whole bunch of videos. Got some cards here. And I am not interested in going to casinos and trying to beat the odds and make a bunch of money. I just found it was kind of interesting. Interesting concept. And rather than sitting around watching YouTube videos of other people do it, rather just watch YouTube videos on how to do it and then do it myself. So, there's a lot to card counting. So, and I'm not giving out like tutorials here because I spent maybe like, just because I only watched 2 hours of videos. But I did get a basic concept. The idea is that number 2, card 2 to 6 is considered like a +1, and then a 7 to 9 is considered a 0, so like no points. So like 2 to 6 is considered like 1 point, and then 7 to 9 is considered no points, and then anything above, so 10 and above, and then the ace is considered a negative point. So the point is, go through the entire deck and try to count this and try to keep the count in your head, and then near the end of the deck you should have a pretty good idea of whether there are higher cards in the deck or lower cards. And then I guess when you're at a casino and you're trying to bet and stuff, then if you know there's higher cards in the deck, then you know that your odds are better. So, feeling sleepy, 8 a.m., but I'll tune into your next stream. Sweet. Thanks for coming out, Adam. I appreciate it. I'm not sticking around long either. I'm gonna explain. I'm gonna go through this a couple times because I was doing it here. Anyways, have a good night. I'll see you later. But yeah, I was doing this card counting, sitting, which is why the stream is late, because I was sitting here doing this, and I was like, wow, I could just be on a live stream and doing it. There's not really any difference. At least it's something to do. So, I'm gonna, let's see, how am I gonna do this? I'm gonna move the camera somehow. Oh, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. We'll just mess everything up. Yeah, we'll just screw everything up. I need a box. How about a Kleenex box? And if anyone actually shows up and wants to actually have a chat here, then I can always put away the cards, do something different. But since it seems like a pretty slow night tonight, why don't I just do what I'm doing? Left you a like too. Oh, thanks. I appreciate that. That means a lot to me. Apparently likes do matter. So, card counting. Let's do this. So this is and this is only a little bit of it. So like even if I got really good at this, it doesn't mean I could go win at a casino. There's other things to put into consideration, but this is just one thing that I found interesting, so that's what I was doing. So you look at this, you go, okay, that's a 10, so that would mean it's a negative point, so I would be at like -1. There's another 10, so that means I would be at -2. And there's a 6, so anything from a 2 to a 6 is a +1. We were at -2, so now we're only at -1. -1, what that means is in a deck of cards now, pardon me, in a deck of cards, it means there's now actually more lower cards than there are higher cards by 1. Which, so if you were to go gambling, the odds would not be in your favor if you're trying to get high cards. So there's another 6, so that means we were at -1. This is a +1, which means we're at 0. So now there's even high cards and even low cards. That's a 9, which means that's neutral, that's 0, no points, which means we're still completely at 0. Here's a jack, that's a high card, so that's a -1. The reason why the high cards are negative is because it means there's less high cards in the deck now. There's a queen, so now we're at -2. This is a +1, so that means we're at -1, -2, -1, -2, because the ace is considered a high card. So that's neutral, so we're still at -2. -2, -3, -4. So -4, that means there's 4 cards there's 4 more lower cards in the deck than there are higher cards. So which means you wouldn't want to gamble. If you're gambling, there's better odds you would lose because we've gone through more higher cards, right? What number were we at? Now I'm going to redo this, but I'm going to go through it faster because I was practicing a little bit and I can do it faster than that, but I had to explain the situation. What's up, Ruth Taylor? How are you? Vom Red? I don't know what that means. So, this is how we do it. This is a +1. I'm going to how can I set this up so it's easier for you to see? +1, +2, +3, neutral, so +5, +4, +5, +4, +5, +4, +3, +3, +2, +1, neutral. We're at 0. 1, 0, 1, 2, 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 0. What that means is that there should be same amount of high cards in the rest here than there is low cards, because we're at 0. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 1, 0, 0. So how many cards do we have left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we got 7 cards left. So because we're at a 0, that means we would have to have 3 high cards, 3 low cards, and 1 neutral card. Or I suppose we could have 3 neutral cards, 2 high cards, and 2 low cards. But I don't think that's the case. I think we have 3 high cards, 3 low cards, and 1 neutral. Let's see. There's a high card, there's a high card, there's a high card. Oh wait, I messed something up. Here's another high card. So we have 4 high cards. And we have 3 low cards. Huh. So I must have messed that up somewhere. So that's the concept. That's what I've been doing tonight. Probably boring for you to sit here and watch. But it's interesting. I don't know. Like I said, I'm not gonna be going to any casino anytime soon. I've been to casinos before, but I'm mostly just a slots kind of guy. I don't like going to tables and stuff. It's just not my scene. Also, I heard like when there's other people at the table, if you make the wrong move during a game, the other players will get upset at you, because it's kind of like, say you were to ask for a card, but like really, if you were playing the game properly, you wouldn't ask for a card. Then like maybe the other players would get upset because you just took the card they would have had, you know. So if they needed that card, I don't know, apparently they get pissed off at you. And I don't know how to play these games very well, but I am digging this whole learning how to count cards just for fun. What I would like to do is learn some special technique that's like never been learned before. Like I was trying to see if I could see through cards, or like see through the glare. For example, if I held these cards up here like this, could I see what card it was? Oh, you can see. Look at that. You can kind of see the reflection. You can see it's a black card. Like, yeah. Anyways, But after spending like a little bit of time doing that, I realized it was a waste of time. Anyways, let's do this again. That's neutral, so 0. So apparently, like when you say like -1, kind of takes a long time to say. So when you're trying to count cards really quick, they say D1. So this would be like D1, D2, D3, D4, D3, D2, D3, D4, D5, D4, D4, D5, D6, D5, D6, D7. Wow, D7. D8, D7, D8, D9, D8, D9, D8, D7, D6, D7, D6, D5. This is D4, D3, D2, D1, D2, D1, D0. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That means right now we should have 4 low cards and 4 high cards, or 3 low cards, 3 high cards, and 2 neutrals. So let's just keep going and see. Here's a D1, 0. D1, neutral. So D2. D2, okay, so that means D2 means that we have 2 cards here that are low cards, but we also have an extra card here. So that means there has to be a neutral card. There has to be, because if D2 means we got 2 here in the deck that are high cards. So in order to counterbalance those out, we have to have 2 low cards, which only leaves 1 card. If this was a high card, that means we wouldn't be balanced back out to 0. So it has to be there has to be a 6, a 7. No, there has to be a 7, 8, or a 9 here for sure. And there has to be 1 high card and 1 low card. What the? I messed up. I was going too quick. I messed up. Oh, you can't even see. We got 2 low cards, and we do have the middle card that I was talking about, but we have 2 low cards. So what that means is that I messed up the count, probably because I was going too fast. See, I could have slowed everything down, and so I guess when you're playing blackjack at a table, a lot of times they'll use 6 decks like this, so you have to keep count like a lot more than just 1 deck. Apparently it's, I don't know how, if it's that much harder, but what I do know is that if you mess up, then you've got to wait for all 6 decks to go through, right, before you could kind of start over. Give me 1 sec here. I'm gonna go. Doggy sleeping. Been here 40 minutes. Literally nobody's here. So whatever, I'll just keep going. Because this is what I would be doing anyways, so why not do it while live streaming? Who knows? Maybe someone will show up later. Talking to myself. Yeah, I'm talking to myself. What does the world end on freaking Mondays? I mean, I know I'm a little late, but it's not like midnight. D1, D2, D1, D0, 1, 2, 1, 0, D1, D2, D3, D4, D5, D4, D5, D4, D3, D4, D3, D4, D3, D2, D1, D2, D1, 0, 1. See, once we hit 1, that means the rest of the cards are in our favor. So 1, that's 2, 1. Now we're back to 0, which means the rest here it's 50-50. An 8 is 0 points, so we're still at 50-50. 1, 2, 1, 0, 1, 0, 0, 1. So we're at +1, which means one of these has to be a high card. So we either would have, if we take this one, we just said this was a high card, that would leave 2 cards left. That would mean either one's high and one's low, or it would mean they're both neutral cards. But chances are one's high and one's low, which means we got 2 high, 1 low. Oh yeah, 2 high, 1 low, just like I said. That means I counted the cards correctly. And then I guess it's just a matter of getting up to speed and not making any mistakes. And then I guess there are other things to learn in card counting, not just this. Apparently, like, so if you're up, like if you're at like +1, then you have a certain amount of money you should bet. But if you're at +2, then it's a little bit more money you should bet. And if you're at +8, then you should bet a whole bunch more money, right? So you also have to do the math there. But like I said, this is like the first day I've ever tried this. I think I'm like a couple hours in now, so And I'm not taking this stuff super serious. Just fun. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 0, negative D1, 0, 1, 2, 1, 0, D1, D2, D3, D4, D3, D2, D1, 0, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 0, 1, 0, D1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 2, 1, 0, and that's neutral. We have 2 cards left. That means one's high, one's low. Ace and a 2. Look at that. The highest you could have and the lowest you could have. Shane's dreaming. I'm going to show you. You can't really see him shaking, but I saw him shaking, which means he was dreaming. He probably stopped after he heard me say his name. So, anyways, I'm just going to do, literally all I'm going to do is this for a little bit and then get off because doesn't seem like anyone's around on the YouTubes tonight. And then I'll go watch the Mr. Beast and Joe Rogan. Like on YouTube, they have like clips, you know, it's like they'll show 5-minute clips and stuff, but I don't want that. I just want to watch the whole thing in its entirety. Let's do this again, see if we can do it faster. 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 2, 1, 0, 1, 0, D1, D2, D3, D2, D1, what is this? 0, 1, 0, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 0, D1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's good. 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Right back to nothing. So we have 6 cards left. That means either 3 are high and 3 are low, or 2 are high, 2 are low, and 2 are even. Let's see. High, low, those cancel each other out. So we're still at 0. We got 4 cards left. So 2 are high, 2 are low. Oh, no. I made a mistake. No, I didn't make I counted correctly, but I predicted wrong. 1 was high, one was low, two were neutral, and I should have known that that was the case. And I don't know if predicting the cards like that can really help you that much. I don't think in blackjack like you can really predict the actual cards, what they're going to be. You just do the counting and you just know like whether something's going to be high or whether something's going to be low. But it's not about being like, I know for a fact that there is an ace of diamonds. That, you know, like if I was smarter, if I was counting things better, sure, I could like look at every single card and know which ones haven't shown up yet. But like I said, I'm like literally 2 hours into this, and I ain't freaking God, you know what I mean? Let's do this again. D1, D2, D3, D4, D3, D4, D3, D2, D3, D2, D1, 0, D1, 0, D1, 0, 1, 0, D1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 1, 0. D1, 0, 1, 0, 1, this is 0. D1, D2, so that means these two have to be low. Yep. So much fun, isn't it? All you gotta do is a count, and a pounce. Check it when I come around and I gotta fart because I'm not getting the right card from my deck when I go mess up someone's head, cause I'm a gangster boy. You know it's so true. Yeah. Maybe I should be playing some music up in here. Hey, let's see here. Go and play some music. Oops, I hit the wrong button. I hit the wrong button all day long. Bear with me. Where's even Mary, man? Okay. Yeah, boys. Let's do it again. Yeah. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 3, 2, 1, 0. Am I doing this right? I screwed up. I screwed it up. I was going too quick. Let's try again. 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 2, 1, 0, 1, D1, D2, D1, D2, D3, D4, D3, D2, D3, D2, D1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, D1, 0, 1, 0, D1, D2. So we're D2, so we're at -2, which means we have to have 2 low cards here. So we could either have 3 low cards, 1 high card, or we have 2 low cards and 2 middle cards. Let's see. Well, so the first option, we have 3 low cards, 1 high card. There was no middle cards. I wonder, I guess there's probably a way to figure out what are the odds that the end remaining cards would be like middle cards. So I don't know how much time I'm going to spend doing this tonight, but I guess tomorrow I'll get the basic concept down for the next part. One, 0, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 4. So 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 1, 0, D1, 0, D1, 0, 1, 2, 1, 0, D1, 0, 1, 2, 1. So we got 4 cards left. We're at one hot. That means one of these is definitely a high card. So I'm going to guess, I'm going to predict 2 are high cards. Wait, one has to be a high card. If we take, so that would be 0, which would leave us with 3 cards. So 2 are high cards, 1 is a low card, and 1 is a neutral card. There's the 2 high cards, there's the 1 low card, and there's, I was right. 2 high cards, 1 neutral card, and 1 low card. Alright, Rock, what's up? Yeah, slow night, bottle caps. Ain't nobody here, it's just me. So I'm just sitting here learning how to count cards. I'm guessing it's just that YouTube thing. Sometimes they promote your videos, sometimes they don't. That's what I'm guessing. So I learned how to count cards today, sort of. I learned one aspect of counting cards. Basic idea is that anything from a 2 to a 6 is counted as a +1. Anything from 7 to 9 is considered neutral, so 0 points. Then anything 10 to ace is considered a -1. So when you're going through a deck, you go like this. You go -1, but negative is such a huge word, so they call it D1 because it's just quicker to say. So D1, D2, then this neutral, so we're still at D2. Then so this would be D1 because it's a +1. You promised women? Not tonight, I didn't. D2, D3, D4, D3, D2, D1, 0. So basically, because the numbers showed up at, because the numbers are at 0, that means there is the same amount of high cards than low cards. So you have no advantage at all. So basically the concept is there's a equal amount of low cards as there are high cards in a deck. So once you take one of them out, it's a high card. That means your chances of getting the chances are your hand isn't going to be as good because this card's missing. Your chances are you're going to get a lower card. And now that I've done another one, they're both high cards, your chances are even worse. So you wouldn't want to bet high if you know your chances are going to be worse. And since the 8 is neutral, it means your chances are just as worse as they were last time. Now 5 is low, which means things are a little bit better, but they still haven't completely fixed because we had 2 high cards missing. Now there's another one. So right now, if you're betting, you'd be an idiot. That's the concept. Dirt balls were more interesting. Well, this is what we're doing tonight. But I'm gonna pretty much end the stream now, anyways, because tonight has been a failure. I'm here though. I'll come say hi for a bit. Gotta set this back up somehow. Oh, I know. It's the wire, the cord that's messing everything up. There we go. Yeah. I'll show you what I'm playing here, music-wise. Coco's and Friends, this is my punk band. Very chill, very chill. Whoa. Whoa. Anyways, I got a problem with my interface. I already talked about this, but you weren't here. But I can't play guitar on stream anymore. This thing is just a piece of garbage. It doesn't work. There's too much latency. I tried it on Friday night, and it just messed everything up. So I could still pull out an acoustic guitar and play, because I got this microphone here that'll just pick everything up, but can't plug in the electric, and I give up. I spent on Saturday and Sunday, I spent about 13 hours trying to figure it out. Where the hell is Stephanie? I don't know. I don't know where anyone is. It's a Monday. Everyone's supposed to be back here. But nobody's here. And then she shows up. What? Well, now the crew's all here. Yeah. Want to see my dog? Shane, what you doing, buddy? Shane, what's that? Hi. Hey, buddy. Thighs burning. Yeah. Well, I wasn't gonna stick around long, but now that Steph's here, maybe now I should. Bottle caps, meh. I could leave, but you know, now the best friend your thread's here. I'm just a kid, and you need to calm down, you know what I mean? Hey, yo, it's just a joke, you know what I mean? Live streaming is so weird because it's like I started the stream and nobody was here. I think one person was here for the first 40 minutes of me streaming. I think, how long have I been on for here? Yeah, I've been on for an hour. So there's like one person here. But for replay value, I was talking. So I already talked about everything I was going to talk about. You know? And now it wouldn't make sense for me to just repeat it all. So now I'm out of stuff to talk about. But but none of you guys heard it because you weren't here. So, anyways, the point I'm getting at is live streaming is weird. I mean, I guess on a smaller level like this, like if I know, like if I was a big streamer with like 400 people in the chat or something, then it would make more sense to just, you know, talk and then be done. But because it's more of a interactive thing, because we're such a small group, it's just weird or awkward or something. Not awkward, I don't know what the word is. Sorry, now I'm such a bad streamer. I'm like sitting here, I got some sort of message or something on Instagram or something. It's probably nobody. Oh yeah, hold on. So, I thought I blocked this person. So on Instagram, there's this person, and they say, "Hello, I need your help, please." And it's like, right off the bat, you know this is like a scam or something, because it's like, what, you're just gonna randomly like message somebody on Instagram for help? So anyways, I ignored it. And then a couple days later I said, "Hey, have you seen my story?" Why would I like see your story like on Instagram? Like, you think I'm clicking on your name? I don't even know you. Now I got some other thing that says, "Right answer, get $1,000. Get the right answer, get $1,000. Wow, really? That's so awesome." I don't know. So many scams. Scamming internet. Isn't it ironic? Don't you think? It's like rain on your wedding day. It's a free wine. When your mommy remember, it's a good advice that you just didn't take. And who would have thought it figures? I was going to put nanners in, but they are not very ripe. Don't poke his hole, Razor. It's a trick. That's not your vibes. Stephanie, I need your help. You're doing just fine. So another thing I was thinking about doing with cards is, besides card counting, is I'd like to learn how to throw them so hard that they will stick in the apples. So if you could go whoo and just slice someone's head off with a card, that would be cool. No one would mess with me then. Think about it, how many bullets does a good gun hold? Because I got 52 bullets right here. If I could just start chopping people into pieces and stuff. Especially, you never think about this in a zombie apocalypse, because sure, it's probably hard to break the skin of a regular human being with a playing card, but zombies are already decaying, so you should be able to do about 3 times the damage. So you should be able to slice a zombie's head off with a playing card. And in a zombie apocalypse, there's probably not a whole lot of people stealing playing cards. I'll happily slap him in the face. You should panel with with bottle caps. That's an idea. Or maybe I should then. Well, maybe I will then. Maybe I will do that. Hold on a second. I'm gonna do something. This is completely unplanned. Oh wait, I can't do it. Wait, can I? No, I can't. Hold on. I'm gonna go. I'm not gonna go offline. I'm not going anywhere. However, the camera will probably turn off for a second. Just for a split second. Just give me a sec. I'm gonna go here. That's not what I'm gonna do. Don't worry. I was just putting that on something. I don't know. Forget about it. Know what I'm saying? I just gotta open up a program here. Something else. Just trying to find something fun. I'm just gonna open up a new program and do a bunch of stuff just for you two. I said you two, just like the band. That could be a series on learning how to do that. Oh yeah, slicing apples up with cards. Well, I watched some people on YouTube do it, and then I learned that people already do it. And I wanted to find something to do that people don't already do. Hold on. Be strong. Shane, what are you doing? Hi. What am I doing here? It's just taking a second to do what I want to do. Just trying to load up a program. All I'm trying to do is entertain, know what I'm saying? Know what I mean? For realsies. For realsies, people. Just sit back, relax, enjoy the show, okay? Alright, we're almost there. I just have to push a few buttons, and do this, and then do that. Just gotta sit back and chill for a moment. Oh, can I do this live? I just realized it's gonna be very hard to do what I want to do. How am I gonna do this? I want to do something specials for you guys, but I wasn't prepared for it. Okay, I know what I gotta do. First of all, I gotta turn off this. Gotta turn off the music. Are you still with me here? Just do what you enjoy, okay? Okay. we're getting there. I'm gonna do something cool for you, hopefully. It's just gonna take a little bit of this, a little bit of crap. So I'm gonna go here, then I'm gonna go click on this, and then let's see, I'm gonna go like this, then I'm gonna go like this, and so weird, right? What's he even doing? So crazy. Then if all is correct, hopefully I can click on here and I can go like this. Whoa, yeah, boy, this is all I really wanted to do. I was kind of hoping it would work out a little bit better than this. But it's not. It's all sucking. Ha 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 ha. Okay, give me a second here. I'm gonna do a couple things. I'm gonna try to make it better. And then I gotta pull out the chat again and see what you guys are up to. Here we go. Here we go. This should be a little bit better. Possibly. Hold on. Yeah. I'm back. I kind of look like that creature from Willow. Except that creature had like 2 heads, and I've only got 1. Anyways, I think I can pull this back a bit now. Yeah, it's all working out perfectly fine. Where's the chat? I gotta bring up the chat again. This is all I got, people. This is all that's happening tonight. Sometimes, bow. Everything's falling apart. Yeah. Rockin' out, rockin' out, boy. Living my life in a slow lane, ready to burn in the blowing. Everything down will take it. One more run. Oh, my cat's outside. Watch, he's gonna come through this window here. Right over here. Wow. What are you doing? Come here. I need you to come say hi to some people. Whoa. What were you doing? Hmm? Meow? Well, now, wasn't that interesting? Fire breathing all day and all night, yeah. So, keep on walking. So, anyways, that was fun. But I just realized that I so I had to the only way I could do that was to take my other camera offline so that it could be used by this other program. That's what took so long. And because it's not working out awesome, I wish I could just switch back to my other camera now, but I can't. It's well, I guess I could figure it out.